And we have liftoff. Thank you so much for tuning to the Planet Guardian podcast, Boys Planet Edition, a podcast where we talk about Mnet survival show Boys Planet, a show where 98 boys from all across the world compete to be in a nine-member boy group hosted by hosted by Mnet under Wake One and Swinging Entertainment. So how do you feel, Nisa?
Um, I enjoyed this episode, and I think I enjoyed it because it's a reminder that we're finally getting to the end, you know. We're
Mm,
almost free.
yeah, yeah.
How are you feeling?
The episode was okay, but I think my overall experience with this show is just like, eh.
Hmm.
I feel like I've gotten to the Uh, we can get more into it later. I don't have a top nine. I think I'm good.
I mean, like I did make a top nine, but it literally didn't change from last week except for one person. So,
Right. I just feel like I'm so demotivated after seeing the rumored like top whatever 18. I'm just like,
oh,
I'm
you
just
got to
not
tell me that
winning.
because I actually haven't seen any rumors.
I'm just not winning. It's just like they said, you thought, no, this is not what you're getting. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just like out.
Oh man. Wait, so what is the rumored top, what, 18 or something? Do you
Yeah,
have that information?
if you give me a moment, I can like pull up. Oh no, this is so much big. I don't see it, but all I know is that Hiruto is not a part of the Hiruto's not in,
Hmm.
Shribo's not in, Quan Jui's not
Who?
in. The little guy that the Chinese guy that was like in Feel Special that shouldn't have made it this round anyway, but got in.
Oh,
And
he's
then
not in.
no, Quan Jui's not in. Not Camden made it to the finale. Like all the people that you expect made it to the finale is not intriguing. It's just stupid.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. I'm checked out.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna vote if Hiruto is not in the finale. I'm not voting, and I won't have any regrets.
So can I ask you to vote for Ricky then, if assuming
No,
that
that's a
he's
bit too
definitely making
far.
it? What? Just
That's a
one
bit
pick.
too. That's a bit too far. I don't want to get in his way, but I don't want to be a part of it either.
We can just see who's there, and then I'll convince you to vote for someone.
Your second choice.
Hmm.
I don't think Ricky can sing well. I know people want to throw eggs at me for it, but I'm
I
just
do like his voice, but I was actually curious about the stages in this episode in general because I couldn't tell if it was all live singing or if it
Oh yeah, that's
was.
another thing. I feel it was a little plastic fantastic going on because
Yeah.
Jay sounded a bit too good for all the movement and everything I they're doing, and it just sounded like Ricky's line sounded exactly like how he did it in the studio, like exactly.
Hmm.
Like I was like, so, and it's okay if it's already pre-recorded, but I don't know.
Yeah, not even just that team. I feel like just all of the teams in general just sounded too good for
Yeah, for
live,
live,
you know?
yeah.
But I mean, if they are going to edit all of them to sound as good as possible, I'm
Then
okay
it's
with that
fine.
rather
Yeah,
than just picking and choosing
right.
who, they want to
hmm
sound good.
Should we just get into? I guess we're already talking about Over Me, so we should just talk about Over Me.
So the Over Me team, which has Chen Kwanjui, Jay, Lee Jonghyun, Ricky, and Zhang Hao. So how are you feeling about just that
I like
stage?
Jay's little ballroom move. He's like, what? I'm glad that they commented on it because I was like, wait, I like that. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's like, woo. I don't know
I,
what he was feeling, but it was great. I was like, that's
mhm.
cool. Um, how he was the center for this stage.
Yeah,
I feel like my eyes, like he was there. I know he did well. I'm happy for him, but my eyes kept going to Jay. Maybe because he was singing all the things.
really.
Yeah.
I felt like I kind of liked everyone in this stage, you know what I mean? Like no
Mhm.
one was like taking away from someone else for
I
me.
don't think. no one was bad. I think just my attention was just going towards the person singing. Woo!
I feel like this stage, like in my top nine, well, my new
Mhm,
top nine, how I have
mhm,
Ricky and Zhang Hao and Chen Quanjui, this
mhm.
stage like solidified that trio. Like they would be
Oh,
so good together, especially Zhang Hao and Chen Quanjui. Like they had a lot of duo moments. I'm just like, this is
mm,
so like this is good. And I could
mhm,
see this from the beginning. Like I remember the demo stages. I don't think they performed together, but Zhang Hao was like on his violin or whatever, and then the other one, he was doing his ribbon or twirls and stuff. I'm just like, you know what? The artistry, if you combine these two and their power, it would be crazy.
I like it. Very
Mm-hmm.
nice. I like it. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
anything really else to say. I mean, it was a
Really?
nice song. I think they had a bit of if it was live singing, it definitely had like a backtrack with it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. I mean, a lot of it, I think we were like, oh, they can't sing, they can't do this. A lot of entertainment is to entertain,
Mm-hmm.
and it is okay if like the point of these stages was to show off the new songs
Mm-hmm.
rather than show off their skill set. Like it was to show off the creation of these songs. And that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. I'm fine with that. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
have any big like earth shattering things to say. I'm not sold if Ricky is a great vocalist or not, but he has I was watching. This is a completely different genre. Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child when she was making her girl group, June's Diary. This one girl was like, "Oh, he's like, you're not the best singer, but that's okay. You have vibe." And I think when it comes to vibe, he has that. And he's not like the worst, but it just feels like he mumble sings sometimes. Where it's
Oh.
like, do you know what? If like, are you good or are you just kind of like phoning it in, like
Mm-hmm.
just giving us enough? I don't know, but he knows he's a great tone in his talking voice, and
Mm-hmm.
he has great stage presence. So he brought that to the stage, and
Yeah.
that's
Actually,
cool.
this is my favorite team, so I'm glad that they won in the end because I was
Mm,
hoping that they would win. I
mm.
noticed like online, a lot of people are still saying that Jay wasn't that good and that he was cringe and stuff like that. And I'm just
What
like, you
was he?
guys,
What
even
was
if you
he
don't like
cringe
him,
about in
I
this stage? Because
I don't
I
know.
like the ballroom, and I liked his vocals. I mean, I don't. My
I
only
think people who
comment.
don't like him are just saying things to try
Mm,
to get people to not like him, but it's okay to give him
mhm.
his flowers. Like this stage was good.
I think the best way to hit him is to not vote for him. Like I don't know, but that's me being mature or whatever. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
but again, stand Twitter and all that, and
Mhm.
dragging people, and we drag some people here and there, so I can't get mad at them. But it's just like at this point, you gotta recognize someone did good,
Mhm.
or at least
I'm glad that they kept Jonghyun or whatever his name is in this team. He wrote the rap. He added
aha,
the
that's
rap
another
section.
person didn't like his vocals at all.
Really?
No, I did not. I think they're trying to hype him up like, oh, he's gonna be such a all rounder. I'm like, okay, not yet. It just seemed off, but I'm glad they gave him that beginning and then he let him rap, and I don't think I heard him after that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. Again, he's really young, so he has time to like get it together, and you're not gonna be a jack of all trades from the jump. So there's no
Hmm.
hate there. But I was just like, still, it needs some fine tuning.
True. But you know what? Props to him. He's like, I'm gonna secure this check and put my name on the writing credits for this song
Get
because I may
publishing,
not debut, but people will
yes.
still stream this song.
Right, and they have to pay him.
Hmm.
Smart.
Yeah. On to the next
Smart.
stage.
Uh, say
So
my name.
yeah, next stage, Say My Name, which has Han Yujin, Jiwoong, Matthew, Sung Hanbin, and Yoo Sung-gun.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
I think that switching Matthew and Sung-gun, I think it was Sung-gun who switched with him. Switching
mm-hmm.
those two, I said it last time and I'm going to say it again. It was a good idea. And the master who was like, don't worry, Matthew, even if you have less lines, like your smile's your secret weapon. He was kind of right because to me, Matthew was one of the stand. Actually, I guess they were all good in this stage, but I guess he was a standout to me.
I mean, Sungun isn't. No offense, he's not a popular trainee. I mean, he got to this point, But between him and Matthew, the ranking is just, you know what I mean? Like there have been people that didn't get many lines that ended up debuting in these groups. So it's like make sure even though I did not like this girl, Nene from Chuang 2020 said it best. It doesn't matter what part of the stage I stand on, I will shine either way. I remember that. And at first I thought, I was like, you arrogant little.
See, Bon Bon Girls is interesting.
But she said it best. And I think Math needs to realize, like, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what part I get, as long as I do that part well and like contribute to the team,
Yeah,
it's gonna be okay.
yeah.
Because someone's gonna have to do that part anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I hope it's not me, but you know, don't bite off more than you could chew, right? Don't be
Mm-hmm.
like Unbi from Produce 48, where she like had the hardest time pulling off those high notes and everything at the end of the, the finale, and she stole it away from Choan from like some, and you
Wow.
know,
I didn't know that because I didn't watch the finale. Or I mean, I told you I stopped watching at Rumor
yeah,
because they limited my chicks, but yeah.
yeah. They Choan got they stole the like because they were part of the song "You're Falling in Love," right? The song that Aki producer whatever from AKB, he made that song. And he made the song, and like Choan was gonna be the one that did the high notes and all that stuff. And then she stole it and gave her one line, and the line was "Madewa."
Wow.
They shared the high note kinda near the end,
Mm-hmm.
but all the like killing parts was all Unbi, and she was having a hard time like hitting it, like nailing it. And then Choan had
Mm-hmm.
to teach her how to nail it. And she's
Wow.
like, I feel bad. Like, I know this is a game, but we're really just wasting your talent right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Sheesh. But say my name.
Say my name. Yeah, it was cute. I mean, it was
Yeah.
I think.
I think this was the first time that I really noticed Eugen again because I think he fit this concept really well. I remember
Mm-hmm.
last week I was saying that some other people in this group don't fit this concept, and then someone in the comments was like, Eugen's underage, he fits it fine. And I'm like, I wasn't
Ooh.
talking about Eugen, I was talking about Jiwoong actually. I like
Yes.
Jiwoong, but that's who I was talking about. I'll just say the name straight up. But I mean, actually, the reason why I said Jiwoong doesn't fit is because I was going based off of the practice video, and I
You
felt
would
like
have
he,
been real nice in over me
yeah, but he didn't want to do that concept.
because
So
it's
in the
too on
practice
the nose.
video, yeah, in the practice video, I felt like he stuck out and not in a good way. But I guess once they're on stage and like they were more styled up and they had the cameras, like and everything was nice, he fit better. So
You know what I miss from him? Hey, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like anxious.
now he's singing now.
I don't
He's
like
opening
that.
and projecting and singing now.
I miss the hey, I'm sorry. Did I make you anxious?
Well, see, he's trying to beat the untalented allegations. He wants to beat, like, doesn't sing, just gets by with his looks. Like, he wants to show
I
right
was
now.
fine with that.
But it's not about us who already like him. It's about the people who might not like him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm sorry. Did I make you anxious?
Yeah.
And
Hanbin was nice as usual.
he was doing his thing. He was doing
Hmm.
his thing. I don't think anyone really stood out. Like I think they did well as a group.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But I
think
think that's kind of why Matthew stood out to me because his smile was just very bright.
yeah,
Everyone else was like on one level, but I feel like his aura, I
his
guess, was
image
just
and
yeah,
what he's like, or at least where he is right now as an artist, fit this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Next stage.
Mm-hmm.
So the next stage is the Switch team, which has Keita, Tere, Kamden, Park Hanbin, Jungwoo, and Zhang Shuaibo.
Can I be honest?
What are you gonna say?
I'm over Camden.
I don't like him.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of liked him in the beginning when he did the very beginning of Boys Planet because I think he
With a
was the
hippie hippie
one.
hop with the breakdown and
Yeah,
the
I think
pop
he was the
pop
one
pop.
with Jay in Rush Hour, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but then after that, like I started to like not like him, so I'm just like, all right, I'm good. I don't want him in this group. And then like I started to realize, I don't know if people are still doing it, but he's like the token global trainee for some people. So
He's
they'll
not
put, I
global.
know, like, come on. Come
Where is he
on.
from?
I don't know where he's from, but he's Korean, so
Yeah, he's not global. Please. Probably like from Chicago or something, like living there.
Chicago. It's either
Like,
Chicago or Canada.
yeah, it's like probably from like Chicago. He's probably from like Vancouver, Toronto. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that
Um
in this stage they voted Shuaibo as the worst, but I think that they're just being biased based off of the previous episodes.
yeah, no, but I would be too.
Because what I feel like at this point, like we should be over it because Shuaibo and Woongi are clearly over it. So why would we hold on to it? And in this stage, I feel like he was one of the better ones. So it just really doesn't make sense. I would get it if his ranking was in the middle, but last place, come on now.
Who do you think was bad?
No
Or who
hate.
not bad, but who do you think was the worst?
In my opinion, I think Keita was the worst out of everyone on the team. No offense to him. I think that he's good on stage, but and we know that he can do better, but usually in these types of stages, like he's really out there, but he just seemed not as out there as he
I
usually
mean,
is.
he
And
just had
then
more. There's more trainees that just out, not I guess like had more charisma this go around.
yeah, and I just feel like even though I don't like Kamden, like he had more energy on stage, and then Jongwoo's good on stage, and then like Tay-Tay's like a different vibe. Like I just felt like Keita just can't stand up
I'm
to everyone that he was up against pretty
The
much.
reason why I'm not liking Candy is because he's giving me boy groups I already dislike anyway. When
Oh.
he's like, body, 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 I'm like, just stop, please. I'm over it. Like, I don't want the yelling. I don't want the hyper masculine aggressiveness. It's just so tiring. Like, aren't you tired? Like, I feel like he's going to debut in a group that just makes noise.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't like. Well, I'm already kind of over this. Like, I'm sure they'll make a few nice songs this group. I'm not gonna hate them, but I'm just like, there's not much people left for me to like root for. But I'm just like, if he was to get in, I'm like, oh, that doesn't really help. I don't think they need a rapper like him.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to support the group. We're just watching the show to watch it at this
Yeah,
point. So it is what
yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, and this might be a hot take, but it's not intentionally a hot take.
I
I
love
feel like
it.
the switch stage was the worst stage.
Thank you. Okay,
Like,
great.
and I feel like, and I might be very biased because I like Wumuti, but I feel like he would
Yo, you're
have
talking
uplifted the
exactly.
stage.
Yes. Okay, we're on the same page. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't see this song without him, and I don't.
Mhm.
It's not working. I
Yeah.
was just thinking that. I don't. I'm like so glad you said it because I'm like this song kind of sucks without him. Like
Yeah.
and maybe I don't want to think I'm biased. I'm just like seeing them do the dance, and I'm remembering him doing the dance, and I was like,
Mhm.
I think this should have been him.
And the other thing, okay, so this is my thing too. I feel like Wumuti and Matthew kind of have that similar thing to them where their smile like just makes the stage so, I don't know, like glowing or extravagant. And
Mm-hmm,
Switch,
mm-hmm.
but outside of Tay, I feel like Switch needed more people like that, and they didn't have
Yeah,
those people,
they had some dry ones in there, like
Yeah.
Tay.
That's why I guess that's why I feel like Tay and Shuaibo were the best on that stage to me because they look like they actually like the song. I mean,
I
not saying the
will
others didn't like it, but they just felt kind of dry to me.
I will say they did what I did like with the styling is they shiny Sherlocked him and gave him some weave.
Yeah, I like the
It didn't look
extensions.
out of place. It looked pretty good.
It in the previews, it looked weird. I think they took a photo and shared on Instagram or there was a preview, and I
Hmm.
was like, that's not blended at all. But like on
Are we
stage, it
expecting
looked
them to
better.
blend from that company?
So they don't have, so this is the thing. If you're gonna blend, it has to blend. If you're not gonna blend,
You
then
need to
just
just go stark, the
just
stark different color.
yes, like make it shown, like just show that it's an extension, you know what I mean?
Hmm,
Don't try
hmm.
to blend and then it doesn't blend because that's just embarrassing.
They could have been worse. It could have been Chuang Mountain Girl.
Oh yeah, they just said.
One extensions go this way, real hair go that way. I've never
Mm.
seen such a thing.
Mm.
This is secretly a Bon Bon Girl podcast.
It used to be a girls' planet, now it's Bon Bon Girls.
I would say I didn't like. Okay, this is not their fault because they didn't make the song, but I didn't like the dance break part. It just sounded out of place. The dun, 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 dun. It was just like, why are we in Mario Party right now?
Oh, it was giving N mix to me.
Oh, you like in mix, so it's
Yes, so
okay.
that's why I was like, oh, this is cute, but it still would have been better with Wumiti on the stage. I will
Yeah,
say that even though Keita, in my opinion, was the worst, I think that the dance break like was good for him because if it wasn't for the dance, I think he was front or like really in the front for the dance break. He stood out a little bit more there, but if it was not for the dance break, like he was not in the song, in my opinion.
where did Yadam go? He got eliminated.
Yes. Yes, he did. Are you serious? We saw him like crying and stuff. He was like he really wanted to perform. You're sick.
I'm like, I'm like, shouldn't he be part of this stage? Right.
Yeah, you mean Yedam, right? That one?
Yes, the
Yeah, he
short
was
guy.
one that a lot of people thought would get really far. And remember, he was, I think he was all star and he had a fan cam in the theme song and he had a lot going for him. I don't know what's going on there.
You know who needs to come back too? Shake and go. He needs to come back. Him.
You would not let go of that man. Yeah, we need him
No,
for
because
drama. That's it.
he was shaking that hair. He had disheveled auntie hair. He's like, and you know what? I was like, yes, auntie.
I need the
Yes.
star creators to start voting for the ones who give drama.
And you know who else needs a shout out? And then she go, because you know what? I had the most fun with people when we're like, none of these people are gonna make it. But what got me was, you know what? The only person that made it from that nonsense was the one that couldn't sing for the second round.
And who was
But
that?
from the na na ya no when he was the main vocalist and he was paired up with Daul and Doha and he was singing that song and none of them made it.
Yeah, I don't remember who that third person was
Oh
because
yeah,
I don't.
I'm not saying his name was, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying he made it.
Hmm.
No, no, yeah. That there's no more iconic parts anymore. They kicked off all the good people. Where's the Wumi TTT?
I know.
And you know what's even sick? Because they paired Wumati with Hugh, and they're like Wumati T, and then what was Hugh's name? He was like, "Hey, Tack Tack." I'm like, "Stop! You sounding really loud." And then his fans were outside the CJE&M building, and they're like, "Hey, Tack Tack." No, it's not about him right now. How
What?
dare you? How
That
dare
was
you
only
try and make
cute
this?
in that moment. Not now that Umuti's eliminated, don't give
No,
someone else that thing, you know?
that's how I felt. I was salty. I was like, "No, how dare you?"
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm. But overall,
yeah.
changes. He said, dance with me.
I thought that fit him. That fit him really well. I
If
mean,
that's the
because
only, oh, sorry, right?
no, you can go ahead.
I was like, maybe that's what they felt as cringe.
I mean, I
Most of what K-pop idols do on stage could be considered cringe.
that's what I
Like,
was saying a couple weeks ago. Most of it, like, it's basically acting, you know. That's what I'm saying.
mm,
Everyone's cringe. It doesn't matter. Like,
he
they
was
just
trying,
don't.
he was trying to entertain us.
Hmm.
I was entertained. He did his job. Like he said,
Exactly.
"You to the dance floor."
You might as well vote for him in the finale.
I don't even know what to talk about all that. Let's not get too caught up here. He entertained me. I don't know about all that. My vote is very precious to me.
Mm.
He's not Bora.
Go ahead and give it to Tay then, because he might be your Bora. He got the vocals and
He's
he has
getting
the
in.
visuals.
He's getting in.
Well, you might as well secure his debut.
I, I'm conflicted because I don't want to vote for none of these people no more.
What? Let's just see who gets in. And there might be one who's like, you know what? I remember you from 5 years ago on the demo stage. So I'll vote for you.
Unless they Planet Pass, Shake and Go, I don't know. They
Planet Pass from 2 eliminations ago.
said
You're like them
remote.
people on Twitter. You want them to pull a Momo.
Yes. You know, if anyone's getting a Momo, it's a chicken in a box. You bring him back.
No, 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 no.
Because then, you know, it's been how many weeks and he's still here and here. Man, that was a lot of stinkers in the beginning, huh?
Mm-hmm. I went
Mm-mm-mm.
back and watched a Boys Planet stage, one of the first stages when they like did the same song or whatever. And it was terrible. Like
Which
compared to
one?
now, I don't remember which one. It's just that it was terrible. And I remember a lot of the stages then were terrible. They got rid of all the 1 stars pretty much and the 0 stars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dang, this boy group's about to be talented. Good for them.
I
No
kind of
more
miss
of
when the
that.
few of
Who's
them
gonna
slid
sing?
by. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them can't sing. You know what's funny? Again, Chuang. Bon Bon Girls had like 4 vocalists. That's
Yeah.
rare.
And then the other three, let me not say the other three. The other two were good, like were pretty good. They were not on
Yeah,
that level, but they were pretty good.
right. Mm-mm-mm.
Not what's her name catching strays again. She'll always catch strays for me.
Who you found?
Yeah.
I got so frustrated. Normally I root for the Go Girl, give us nothing, but I was frustrated because she was giving nothing.
She was giving ballet.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, in the
She was
beginning. That
who
was her
you
gimmick.
found.
Yeah, that was her gimmick.
She's giving me I cry every elimination, and my company's buying carts of yogurts.
Dang.
I miss those yogurts. I miss the newscast where they're like in Shanghai, Mnet Airport, down the down the drain. I was like, jeez. And then they were like, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're only going to promote older women with milk.
I think that's everything for this
Yeah,
episode, though. We talked about the three.
we
Now we're
sure
just waiting for
did.
the. Is the next episode the finale, or we got
No, the
one
next
more?
episode's of elimination, and after that's the
Oh, I forgot
finale.
about that.
You got who do you think you are?
Is I've already been voting one pick, so I'm like my brain's already on the finale right now.
Mm-hmm. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you guys so much. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed this week's episode of Boys Planet. Which stage was your favorite? Do you agree that Over Me should have won? Do you think Supercharger should have won, or do you think Say My Name or On Guard or what other one? Do you think any of those other songs should have won? Who are you hoping makes it to the finale? And from the rumors, who do you hope performs together on the 2 stages? They're having 2 songs, and who do you hope to see like 9 and 9 work together? Um, and what are you looking forward to for the finale? Are they actually going to planet pass someone? Are they going to do a twist? There's a rumor that there's going to be a twist. Or that's just people just like hopeful. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hopeful. I'm hoping there's a twist. But nevertheless, we love you guys so much and interact with us, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you guys so much.